In today's show, we're going to be talking about the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and exactly what time I got in this morning. And it is ridiculous. So let's get into it. All right, hello and welcome to the MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel. As always, please remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe because it really does make a difference to the channel. We are here this evening to talk about so many things because it does feel like it's been an absolute age since we've done a stream. I've done lots of videos actually recently, but it feels like we've got so much to talk about. We didn't do a post-match on the City, so we're going to be talking about that. We had the away day up at Bramall Lane. That's the Royal We. In spirit. In spirit, we.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching it at home in comfort, but you do it your way.
And of course, we have the upcoming fixture at the mighty St Mary's Stadium, taking on some wounded Wolves, perhaps. So we should. Where do you want to start, Jack? Should we jump back to City? Should we do that one?
Let's jump back to the beginning, shall we? Let's go all the way back.
Yes. So back up at the Etihad, where we were audaciously predicting. You predicted 2-0 win to the Saints.
Yeah.
After you heard I was going for a 3-0, probably.
I'm glad you followed because the way you made that sound was, we made some audacious things. This is what Jack. Obviously, it was Jack, and then you slid in and won 3-0. So that was we were both somewhat confident about the game. We both said we keep a clean sheet, and look at what we did.
We did. And you know what? You were nearly right with your original, because I know you originally wanted to say 1-0, and we'll get onto the particular topics of that. In fact, let's just jump straight there, because we had a emphatic defensive display, all held up by the Cornish Maldini to start off with. Unfortunately, he's out injured for
8 to 10 weeks.
Oh, I read 12.
Oh God, even worse.
I'm going to go with your 8 to 10. Let's go with that because it feels better. It does feel better, but it's a bit of a loss. But Bednarek coming in with Salasu, Livramento looked decent at the back, and I think for all City's chances, I mean they had one shot on target for the entirety of the game. But that said, I thought we did a fantastic job defensively.
Yeah, obviously, I didn't get to watch everything, so I've watched all the highlights I could possibly. I would say I've watched about 45 minutes worth of the game, and yeah, it's just putting your body on the line, get in front, just not giving them the chance to do anything. And yeah, you can't. You look at the end, obviously, our 2 shots on goal look amazing. We doubled their stats.
Yeah, still kind of looked a little bit weak in the final third, and we haven't been scoring goals, but then again, we haven't been conceded them, so that's all good.
Really important thing. That's the important thing for look how many goals we shipped last season to shore up the defense. That was the most crucial thing, and I think they're going to come. They're going to come.
Yeah, indeed. But the most contentious decision was the penalty that was given, the red card that was issued, that was then rescinded after VAR had a look at it. I actually watched John Moss performing last night at Old Trafford, and he had an equally terrible game. Really, I do not rate that man whatsoever. I'm sure he has other skills which he's very good at, but refereeing is not one of them.
Ain't one of them.
No, but do you know what? I sort of jumped back and forth on that decision because I looked at it and thought, well, Armstrong's jumping in for the ball, so it's almost he's overrun it. So Dermot Gallagher in my head had gotten a hold of me, and I thought, well, hang on, he's still got Kyle Walker who's landed on top of him. Yeah. So anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul. So I suddenly went from, oh yeah, I can see how that was, to straight back to this is outrageous. It's cost us 2 points at the Etihad. So
yeah, I agree. I saw it when you see it in the moment. You're like, yeah, penalty. You look at it, and you're right. Armstrong does seem to be going down. It doesn't matter, does it? It's for me. It's not enough to overturn a penalty. Maybe the red card. Okay, as seeing after Bednarek last season, I think we can all agree giving a right, rescinding red card, that's fine. But then you can't, it was still a foul.
Yeah, exactly,
I was
exactly.
blatant it, but it was still a foul.
It's still a foul, and I think perhaps you got to look on the fact of if you're overturning a decision, it has to be clear and obvious,
Yeah.
and it wasn't, and it just. Uh, but there we go, there we go.
But
Not
it was
really
still a
much
point.
more to say
It's
about
still
that.
a point during a game that we thought we would get nothing from. So good.
Yeah,
Well, all over. Good.
yeah. If you said to us last week you can get a point at the Etihad, we've gone, yeah, all right.
All right then. I'll take that.
So there we go. But it could have been so much more, so
Could have
much
been.
more. I think I can't remember how many draws did we get of the entirety of last season. Because
Wasn't a lot, was it?
I got a feeling it might have been 4. So kind of got them already. We don't normally draw games.
Exactly. So if we can,
Drawn so many.
38 draws in a season, that'll keep you up.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, but it would actually. So quickly then moving on to our performance in the cup, and I have to say it wasn't great. It was almost as bad as the TV footage that I watched back of it. I don't know who was doing the camera work for that, but it was absolutely shocking.
It wasn't great. It was not great.
No, and what also wasn't great was Bramall Lane only had about 8,000 Sheffield United fans in it, so that was a bit shocking. And it
Yeah,
did
I did. I saw that, and I assumed that the stands were closed.
It was a weird one. It kind of felt like we were the home side. We had sort of felt like we had more fans with us, but no, it wasn't great. It wasn't great for 2 reasons. Lianco didn't have a great game.
No.
And Jan Valery looked very out of his depth. And also the communication at the back wasn't particularly great. But Fraser Forster redeemed himself in the penalty shootout that was to come. But I have a few worries looking at Lianco. I mean, okay, it's his first game. Can't judge him on one game, but he looked very Vestergaard-like, if I'm honest. I'm hoping to see much more, but he kind of sort of.
Do you mean that in the sense of Vestergaard, how we see him, or how every other pundit sees him?
How we see him.
Okay. Oh,
Not in that January month. The month where he had a really good month and then he went off injured again. Not that Vestergaard. Okay. The sort of, I don't know, pony walking backwards Vestergaard.
I feel the thing with Lianco, I'm still quite. I've read so many articles now about how he has a bit of a language barrier to make me think it's actually a problem that the club kind of want us all to know. Like, listen, Romeo is the only one that can speak to him really. Like, so the communication is, like you say, if it was that bad, I assume that had a big part of it as well. So getting him up to scratch on that, I think from what I've seen and from what everyone says, it seems to be like he just had a bad night. He just had a bad night, but. Did you see a bit of confidence? You were there, so did you see a bit of confidence about him? Did you think, okay, before it went bad? Did you think, okay?
I saw a bit of fight, but not in a good sense. In the sense that he actually, because the ref missed this, but he definitely slapped Ollie McBurney in the face.
Awesome.
Because I saw it and I was thinking, oh, he's off. Literally, because they went head to head. They did all that kind of like butting rams kind of thing. And then as he went back, he went right across him. I thought, oh,
dope.
Right.
Dope. I love him. Okay.
He slammed into Jan Valery, who then sort of, he was bouncing off him, but they ended up both getting yellow cards.
No, that's fine. I've been saying for ages we need a little bit of fight in this team. It'd be great. A red card machine. That's what we need.
But there we go. And but aside from that, it was a pretty average performance. But I have to say, having watched a weakened United side last night at Old Trafford, they didn't look any better. And I would say they looked just as disorganised, just as lethargic as we kind of looked in that. So, cup rotation, isn't it?
So, is Diallo going on your shirt, or you were there? You saw it?
I said a brace in the sense of in a game, but that was the first goal he's ever scored.
I like to say he scored a goal and a penalty, so that is a brace.
Who made me do it? I'm not doing it in game only. It was a good penalty though. It was a good penalty. It was a good penalty.
So I think everybody in the chat agrees. Mike has to now get Diallo on the back of his shirt. He put the ball in the net twice.
Yeah, 2 goals. 2 goals is 2 goals. Yeah. No, geez.
Yeah, how did Diallo look while you were there? He looked confident from everything I've seen?
It was. Teller looked good. In terms of the side, looking to sort of show what they can do to get themselves in the first team squad for Sunday's game, and no one really did anything apart from Teller, and Forster in penalty shootout. But I think I don't know. I was a bit disappointed by Brozier's performance, but it almost felt like,
was it 23 touches and gave the ball away 9 times?
Yeah.
Those are Nathan Redmond numbers, mate. Those are Nathan Redmond numbers. We do not need that.
Well, I think but also the way we were playing, you almost like needed more because we were playing high like a lot of the time, and unfortunately, if you have a very high line like that and you have a Lianco making mistakes, then it's just getting through so easy because we were sort of playing so confidently high. But yeah, there we go. But we're through. We're winning a penalty shootout. I was trying to get a clip together, but my computer wasn't playing ball, so I was gonna. But you have to go back and watch the Matchday vlog from that episode because there's the final minutes of watching your team win a penalty shootout. Not something we experience.
No, it's not. There were so many penalty shootouts the last 2 nights. I love it, but yeah, it's
there were a lot, weren't there?
Yeah, lots.
Chelsea game went to it. Tottenham game went to it.
So that was night 1 of your bender. How was night 2 of your bender?
Night 2, for those that are unaware, I actually was doing a bit of work up north, so I decided to hang around in Manchester and wait for the traffic to calm down. And then in my infinite wisdom, I thought, well, I could wait for the traffic to calm down and go back later, maybe get something to eat. Or I could see if I chance my luck and see if I can get a ticket to the United West Ham game at Old Trafford, of which I did. But do you know what I did? The funniest thing was, I don't know why I did this. It's the weirdest thing. I decided, do you know what? I'm going to go and drive up to the stadium. Yeah, that's right. Try and drive up to a stadium on match day. Where was my head? So I then went and parked up.
Is this your first time footballing, sir?
Well, it was like I went back to 1993 and I thought, I'll just drive up and I'll go to the ticket office. That's what I'll do. So I did that, and I parked the car on the industrial estate, gave a complete stranger 10 quid to look after my car. So much expensive guitar gear in that car. It was a stupid idea. Anyway, got away with one there. And then I walked up to the ticket office and I said, yeah, ticket for tonight's game, please. Again, I'm really sorry, we're sold out. I was like, no, I want for the cup game tonight against West Ham. Not the Premier League one at the weekend. I want just the Carabao Cup one. He went, yeah, sold out. I was like, you're sold out? Like, how many people can get in that stadium? It's like, just put in there. And then I said, have you got anything in the away section? And he was like, sold out as well. I was like, wow. So they sold out Old Trafford. Anyway, I managed to go on the app and refresh it. And if you keep refreshing, sometimes the cancellation pops up. And I managed to snag a seat. But unfortunately, I picked a seat right in the Stretford end. So I was in the Noisy Boys section, and they stood and sung the entirety of the game, and they sung before the game, during half time, and even when the players had left. It was quite something. So fair play to them for that. But
so that is why Mike will be singing the entire game this weekend. So get ready to watch the vlog where Mike sings the entire episode. Matchday Vlogs, the quote-unquote musical.
But they did not stop. And to give them extra fair credit, when West Ham scored, I'd never experienced this before in the sense of they were singing and they didn't waver at all. Literally, West Ham scored and they just kept singing. And I could see the West Ham fans celebrating. I couldn't hear them at all. It was just the weirdest thing. So anyway, that's enough of me blowing smoke up the arse of the United fans. But there we go. Credit where it's due. Credit where it's due.
Now, on to the business.
Oh, the actual game itself.
Yeah, well, I assumed that you were announcing that this is now a Man United channel, and you. That's what sounded like where you were going with all this.
Never. No, it was a pretty woeful performance by United, and I think they'll probably come a cropper. But everyone's there to see Ronaldo, and when he doesn't show up, it's no party, no party. So yeah, West Ham deserved the win. Fair play to
Yeah.
them. There we go. There we go. Right, should we move on to the Wolves game? Are we done with the cup? Of course, we have the next fixture in the Carabao Cup is going to be away to Chelsea. That'd be a fun one.
I think I'll be up for that one.
Yeah, it just turns out that we actually sold out the Premier League game away to Chelsea, which I'm not surprised at because I don't think we've done all right there recently, haven't we?
Yeah, from recent memory, I don't think I can think of a few decent performances for us at the Bridge. So yeah, definitely. It's always one that I don't know why it is Chelsea. We just need to do all right. I think it's not too bad a ground to get to either.
No, I like going to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, we like that might go
Easy
to
on the
London, do we?
Decent
Expensive
pie.
on the train, but
Yeah.
do you reckon we can fly in from Southampton? This is Southampton to Gatwick, right?
That'd be even more expensive. You don't want to do that. But so yeah, that could be a fun one. And hey, it's better than getting Burnley away.
Yeah,
That's
a trek I don't think we'll be making.
Yeah,
soon.
but we've been away every single round of the cup, so
love it, don't we? Love an away day.
So there we go. Right, let's move on to the topic of Wolves. Wolves are currently sitting. Where are Wolves on the table? But
get the old tablet up.
It kind of feels like Wolves have not really gotten started at all. They've not been scoring goals in the league, and in terms of their confidence up front, it's not looked amazingly great for them. Just trying to update.
Where are they? So they are 16th, just below us. We're on 4 points. They are on 3 points.
Look at that. Oh, they have got a win.
They have got a win, so they do have something over us.
Oh, I thought they haven't got one, but they haven't got a draw. They haven't got 4 draws.
4 draws, mate. Big time. This is what Peter Gabriel's singing about, mate. Big time. 4 draws in the Premier League. We're living fine, unbeaten. Unbeaten since opening day.
It is. I mean, when you look at that regard, I mean, we've played Man United and we've played Man City away, and we've not lost either of those games, and that says something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think those are 2 games where everybody be like, that's it for something this weekend. This is that free hit for them moving to the next one, but we grabbed a point out of it.
Yeah.
Grabbed 2 points out of it. So yeah, I think always saying we're looking for progression in the team, and be able to keep 2 clean sheets in a row says a lot.
Yeah, no, it does. Is there anything you're particularly worried about from the Wolves element of it?
Well, it's always the same things of Traore, Jimenez, all the big hitters, but they all seem a bit off the kilter recently. And if we can keep out, the way that we sort of shut down West Ham and kept them quiet up top, West Ham are scoring goals for fun really this season so far.
Yeah.
And we kept them so quiet and, took Antonio right out of the game. We seem to be shutting down, attacking lines. And if we can do that, it's just about scoring goals, really.
Yeah.
Just about scoring goals. I don't think, Wolves have got that great a back line. Something that we very, very, very penetrable. So I think we can get through it. It's just where those goals come from, because I don't feel that confident in any of our strikers right now.
No, I mean, I think we can probably pick the back line right now. I mean, I put money on it's going to be Bednarek and Salisu, avoiding any kind of injury situation. But, that is what the centre-back pairing is going to be. In terms of the wing-back positions or full-back positions, I imagine there'll be full-back positions. There'll be Livramento and Peru.
I'd probably say Peru. Did he get an assist in the Sheffield game?
No, I think that's Romeo actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, was it? It might have been for the other one actually.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
you were there, mate. Maybe. Somebody let us know. Somebody who knows, let us know.
Someone who was watching the game, let us know. But maybe we should do that. Let's do the team selection. Should we do a team selection?
Come on then. Come on then.
Let's
It's your turn as well, so this is a lot easier for me. I can just agree with what you're going to do.
Yeah. And I've even got some named in from last time, so that'd be
Oh, that's made your life very easy, isn't it? Hasn't it now?
Yeah, it will indeed. This is where it hopefully will let me share a screen. There we go. Let us know in the chat section.
Romeo and Teller assists.
What you think the lineup's going to be on Sunday's game. Let's get this in there. Right, here we go. Now, in goal, I think it's going to be McCarthy still.
Yep.
I think he's going to stick with that.
And let's be fair to him. That save against City was great. Did some good stuff in that game. When he plays well, Mike, I will give him credit, and he's played well a little bit.
I don't think either of them are my favourites, if I'm completely honest. I've got a soft spot for Forster, just because of his legacy with the club.
2 penalties now, eh?
And the 2 penalties, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it was a great save again in the City game. But I think also McCarthy talks more to the back line.
Yeah,
and he's much more.
That's what I mean. He's getting better at that. That's what we've been missing is communication in the back. And I think obviously with Forster, Lianco, I think it all got a bit lost against Sheffield. So McCarthy back in.
Yeah, agree.
Being loud.
Of course, Stevens is out, so it's definitely going to be Salasu and Bednarek. It probably would have been Salasu and Stevens had it been. But again, having someone who's vocal at the back, Stevens has been great in that. But
Bednarek must be relieved. He was like, thank God. I need to get some game time here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, I think that's going to be the centre back pairing and the goalkeeper. Livramento, can't not start him, can you? Do you think there'll be a chance that he might start higher up the pitch?
Well, here's the thing. The fact he's been rated 61 on FIFA makes me think he actually might not be that good.
Oh, that was a funny one. For 61. Those who haven't seen the FIFA rankings for Southampton players, it's pretty shocking. Pretty shocking.
Yeah. Livramento is the worst player in the team, apparently.
It just goes they just don't care or pay attention, do they?
They don't care about us, man.
No.
Just one developer, eh? Just one of them. One of them be a scummer. Come on.
Can you imagine if someone actually did an accurate job? And actually, then you can't put those scores because they're currently positioned above City, on the overall average. But yeah, can you imagine? You get a Saints fan just to sneak in there and just stick Yoshida back in the squad and stick him on 99 on everything. Anyway, enough of my fantasies. Where was I? Do I think Kyle Walker-Peters is going to start in a left back position? No, I think it's going to be Peru.
So do I.
And I think it's going to be Peru because of the physical nature. Because where's Traore coming down? Let's spell the names right, shall we, Mike? Yes, let's do that. Is that Traore's wing?
Yes.
So, yeah. So, Peru with big shoes on. Romeo had a decent game against Sheffield United.
Yeah, I think sitting a lot deeper seems to help him out a lot. I think almost being not a third centre back, but being able to drop back there when need be. Yeah. I think this has come out of that when we play 4-1-4-1, where we having that fifth man back has really made a bit of a difference. And I think I think just it helps communication as well.
Yeah.
And that also means Ward-Prowse has a bit more freedom in the middle there as well.
I was kind of hoping there was going to be a presser today, but I guess that's tomorrow, unless I missed it. But
I didn't get no pings. I didn't get no notifications.
But I'm thinking if Armstrong's fit, maybe you could see him start ahead of Elianusi.
Okay.
But considering the sort of performances Elianusi has had and his stats compared to other prolific players in the Premier League, is looking very, very good. The true debate would be on this left side, and I don't think it's going to be Redmond. I think it's either going to be Teller or Gineppo.
I know what your heart wants, but what does your head say?
My head says Gineppo, but my heart wants Teller.
We all want Teller. Everybody
Just
wants
stick it in.
Teller.
Yeah.
Stick Teller in there, mate.
This is our show. We're putting Teller in there.
And we're winning 5-0.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
that comes later.
And I think the front two are staying like that. I think that's what it's going to look like, because nothing that Brozier did really sort of highlighted.
Yeah, he had a big opportunity this week to sort of make him like no contest for starting at the weekend. But now I do think Adams and Armstrong is the strongest pair. They need to start creating. They just need to start doing stuff, really, don't they? They just start getting shots out, just really breaking those defense. But at the same time, how good is Armstrong defensively? He was dropping back like the man we used to have, that other guy that was here.
Yeah, the one we do not speak of.
Yeah, we don't. Who's also out injured apparently.
Is he?
Apparently so.
Oh dear. Needs to get fit for our game coming up. We need those pantomime antics. Do you think he'll get booed at St Mary's? Do you think Ings will get booed at St Mary's?
I think he will.
Yeah, I think he will. I don't think I'll be booing him though, unless he does something like score and celebrate, and then I will boo him. But I'm not going to boo him.
If Danny Ings celebrates against us and Jesse Lingard doesn't celebrate against West Ham, there's something very wrong with the world.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. If you're going to be at a club for 4 months on loan and you don't celebrate, yeah. Well, just goes to show, the kind of connection that players actually do build with a fan base, and whether they exist or not. And that one obviously does. So, fair play. Anyway, went off on a tangent there. Get well soon, Danny.
Nathan Teller.
Nathan Teller. Yes. So, do I think Teller's going to start there? I'd love him to, but I can see that ending up being Gineppo.
It's mainly because that is Traore's side, isn't it?
Mm.
And it's having Peru and Teller on that side. It's like could be a bit overpowered, but then I think Salasu might just shut him up as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Mate, you know what the fun thing is? That's all going to be down our side for one half. Can't wait to go to the game, mate. It's been obviously I missed a game, so I'm very excited to go to a game. I can't tell you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've not been since the United game. How long ago was that?
Right. Do you know what's weird? I haven't seen us lose yet. I haven't experienced on hand.
No,
very, very alien.
Me neither.
Yeah, I like it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, long may it continue.
In fact, I've been having nice weekends. Like doesn't get to 3, doesn't get to like 6 o'clock on a Saturday, and I'm like, I hate my life. I don't know what am I doing anymore.
Yeah. And actually, looking back at some of those, like especially the West Ham game that was a 0-0. I was just thinking, this is exactly the sort of game we would have lost 1-0. We would have missed out on something, but did good that game.
I think so.
Defensively, we look good. That's
what I mean. It's still so early on, and we're picking up draws in games that we definitely thought we would lose.
Mm-hmm.
If we had won the Newcastle game, we'd be talking very differently right now.
Yeah, I think again we should have been outside in the first half.
Exactly. So I think that's why heads and tails have got to be up for this weekend, because this is our chance. This is our chance to get our first 3 points. Because, like you say, Wolves are not flying.
No. The last Premiership fixture was against Brentford, and they look terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, Brentford were down to 10 men for at least 25-30 minutes the second half, but they just didn't do anything. So who knows? So there we go. That's what I think the lineup's going to be. Jack, you pretty much agrees with that?
Yeah, mate. I mean, nothing you're going to change there, is there? No. Unless Armstrong's fit.
Stuart Armstrong, yeah.
Yeah, Stuart Armstrong fit.
Yeah, true.
Do you think there's no way that he goes back to 4-1-4-1?
Not against Wolves.
Not against Wolves. What about if it's a 4-1-3-2?
Maybe. But I just don't think you're going to need to do that Because when we did that against United, it was great, but we didn't score.
I
No,
can't
we
think
did. We did.
Yeah.
We did score.
Yeah,
What
we
am I
did.
saying? It was against West Ham we did that. Yeah. So many games.
So many games of football, mate. So yeah, but I think that will naturally be the progression of this team will be the flow into like a 4-1-3-2.
Mm.
Just from to drop deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Or like we said, almost playing that centre back role. I think it from the Sheffield game, it looks like it works for him. Slightly less pace, big challenges.
But if you were to do that, like hypothetically, this is how it generally works out. You end up with something like this, and the only thing that happens then is you have a striker, and if it is Adam Armstrong, like it was initially against West Ham, he's not the biggest chap, and he tends to get outcrowded, and that happened against West Ham. He's just sort of bouncing all over the place.
That's why I would start Shea Adams.
Well, there you go. Shea Adams, and maybe got Stuart Armstrong down there.
Exactly. Adams up top, Stewie on the wing.
I don't know. I think Ralph will. I don't think he'll do that. I honestly don't think he'll do that. Because he didn't even do it against City, did he?
No. No,
balls.
just went full out 4-2-2-2. The standards, the usual.
Ballsy moves. There we go.
Ralph doesn't even put that on the board anymore. He just goes, right, boys, the usual, and here's who's playing. That's what he does now.
Yeah. And Romeo, let me know what minute you're getting your yellow card, and we'll factor something in. That's what he says.
Just relentless, isn't he? Just relentless. But again, I think the past few weeks have sort of shown for me just how much Ralph's improved.
Mm. Yeah.
Because he's making the right decisions. The substitutions are coming at the right times.
Yep. Yep.
No one's come out yet, and we've gone, cool, that was a terrible. Why has he made that substitution in the past 3 games?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just nice to have Mr. Reliable. I think it's the waistcoats, mate. I think he's got the new threads, and he's there going, I feel so confident.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a catalogue model. I feel so good. I'm going to be. He is next season's next catalogue model, and I cannot wait to see him in those lovelies like winter knits. Like he's going to look great in those.
Yeah, I think the only confusing decision he made on Tuesday night was the taking Teller off. I was a bit surprised that he did that. But there we go. There we go. Question here from, or a comment here from Mark. Need to work on corners. Poor so far. James Ward-Prowse not back to his normal stuff yet. No, we haven't seen a Ward-Prowse free kick. But I have to agree. I think that the corners so far this campaign have not been great. They really haven't. I mean, there were some that didn't even beat the first man on quite a regular occasion, and we had a lot of corners on Tuesday night, and we had quite a few corners at Man City, I think, as well. So, yeah. Something I think
it's finding the target, because obviously it used to be right. You've got your aim and Vestergaard, and that's it. But now I think you look at the box, you think Stevens, Salasu. You're not quite sure which one of those is the finisher. Do you know what I mean? So it's make a decision time. I think it's once you start getting a few reliables in there, that's what we need. We need Stevens, Salasu to score a few more now from just or any. Well, it'll be Bednarak to score, and for us not to lose 3-2. That would be a huge improvement.
Yeah, that's true. That was a random question here from Tom. Any free parking near Poole Station? Anyone knows of good parking in Poole? Let Tom know in the chat section. I'm sure there is parking in Poole. I think there is quite a few more.
Yeah, there's the leisure centre and paintball gun studio around the corner.
Yeah, all of those things. So yeah, maybe there is. Yeah,
slam it in a co-op and just make sure you buy a big load.
Yeah.
They cover for you.
Got economics essay to write, but have to watch match preview. Easy decision. Do not let us get in the way of your education. You will learn nothing on this show.
Yeah, you will.
No.
Of course
no, I'm
you
not
will.
having it.
You learn so much.
It's all gut feeling, isn't it? Stats.
No. This is educated, scientific punditry. James Alcott, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
That is in relativity to Sky.
Yes. Oh yeah.
in relativity to Sky.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only person I can't top on Sky is probably Gary Neville.
You think you're better than Carragher?
Yeah,
You think you're better than Keane?
maybe not. I'm just not pessimistic enough to be a Roy Keane. But yeah,
Are you better than Mika Richards?
no, I'm not funny. No, there's so many. I'm definitely better than Michael Owen.
You're better than Souness, mate. Everybody's better than Souness.
Yeah. Coming in from David. Even gents, if Saints win, you both have to wear waistcoats in or around for the next game. Can you imagine if that actually happens? Like in the sense that it becomes a thing that Saints fans suddenly wear waistcoats, like
it starts here.
The Southgate thing.
If we win by 3 goals this weekend,
so a 3-0 win.
Here's what I will say: if it's a 3-0 win, and if Ralph's wearing the waistcoat,
okay, deal.
Then the next game I'll wear a waistcoat.
Yeah, we're both wearing waistcoats. 3-0 win. Ralph wears a waistcoat. 3-0.
And I happen to know that Mike just bought a new waistcoat for a.
I didn't. I borrowed it.
You cheapskate. Cheapskate.
Might have to buy one now, though.
Yep.
Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. Right. Let's get straight on to our favourite part of the show. In a way. Score predictions. Score predictions.
Score predictions. Yeah, man. If we need effects, I've got them.
Keep going. I want more.
What else do we have? Ooh, score predictions. Yeah.
That's right. Today is the part of the show where Today is the part of the show. Now is the part of the show where we'll be going through these score predictions. As Jack rightly pointed out, I am so tired. Do you know what time I got in this morning?
What time did you get in?
I kid you not, 6 a.m.
Good. Why did you do that? Why did you do that to yourself?
Well, I did the crazy thing where I was trying to sort of avoid rush hour traffic, and I went to the United game, and I thought I'll just go to the United game and I'll drive back, and there won't be any traffic on the road. Wrong, so wrong. It took me 2 hours to move from my car parking space in the industrial estate, about 20 yards, and then there was roadworks, and it took me 7 hours to get back down south. There we go. My mistake. You live and learn.
Yeah,
so
mate.
that's why I'm bumbling all my words, and I've got a slightly deeper voice than normal. That is why. Just sort of explain that. Anyway, score predictions. After me just self-pitying for the last 3 minutes. Sorry, everyone. Now's the point of the show where everyone sticks in their score predictions in the chat section, and me and Jack will be going through those right after we've given our own audacious score predictions. I believe it is your turn to go first.
Okay. We are going to win.
I go for a win.
You ready for this?
Come on.
4-0.
What?
Believe it!
4.
4. Everybody needs to think like me, and it will happen.
Wow.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going for it. I don't care. We're back. I want to see a game of football, and I want to wear a waistcoat to the next game. So let's go 4-0.
So if 4-0 win, anything more than 3 with a Ralph waistcoat gets us in waistcoats for the next fixture.
Everybody here, like 3-0 will get us in it, but you guys want 4 for protection, just in case.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it. You do know we haven't scored in the Premier League game for quite a while.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like
it's been held back now.
It's time to go. We've taken, we've gotten through the 2 really hard games.
Yeah.
Struggled through that. We've struggled through the Newcastle game, and we rested against the Sheffield game. Really, there's a lot of players rested that game.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're back full force. And here we go.
I love it. Do you want to chuck in some goal scorers in there with your 4 goals?
Yep, I'm gonna say Shea Adams brace. I'm going
He
to say
looked lively. He did look lively when he came on Tuesday. Yeah.
a Ward-Prowse free kick
It's got to come.
and a Teller goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Adams, Ward-Prowse, and a Telegoal.
Yeah. Really got better things to do, Leo. Someone's
ringing me. Someone's ringing me.
This is not why they come here, mate. This is.
I know. Hang on.
I've given my outrageous 4-0.
I'm halfway through a stream.
And now
You're right.
he took the call.
All right.
He took the call.
Bye.
Look at where we are. Look what we're doing. And he took the call.
Could have been something serious. I had to take that call.
If it was real serious, they would have called again. Then we know.
And Mrs. MatchDayVlogs would have watched the stream back, and she would have known that I would have looked at my phone and not. I'm not ready for that.
And she would have understood you were talking to Jack. and the millions of fans.
Absolutely. My apologies, everyone. Sincere apologies. It might happen again. Right, you're going 4-0 with Adam's brace, Ward-Prowse free kick, cheeky Nathan Teller, big grin, smiley goal.
Oh, yes.
I'd love that. I'd love 2 early goals and then us to put it back early in the second half. Love that. What do I think?
5.
I want to say I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0. I was going to go. I'm seeing a lot of 3-1s in the chat session. I was tempted to be swayed, but I just think if we can defend like we have done against, been free scoring West Ham, free scoring Man City, shut up shop, not letting them even get a shot on target. I just think from where Wolves are at the moment, I just don't see them having that much success, and it's going to be all down to us, and we just need to score the goals and get it done. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 win with a Ward-Prowse free kick. Not because I think it's going to happen, but because I want it to happen. And if I say it's going to happen, maybe it will happen. And I reckon Adam Armstrong's going to get a brace, actually.
You reckon?
Yeah.
One of us has got to get that right.
Yeah. It's bold, and it means that also we'll get to wear a waistcoat in the next fixture. Thanks to David. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Right, let's go through the chat section, see where we are. There are quite a few early score predictions as well. I don't know where to start. If you put it in early, stick it in again, because I'm not going to scroll up that far. Right.
Yes, you will.
I have done. I'm going to start with Tom here. Okay, Tom is going for a 2-0 Saints win. David Baker's going for a 3-0, like me. There we go. Quite a lot of confidence here. It's good to see. Jason is going for a 2-0. Charlie Page going for a 2-0. Adams and Armstrong. So a combined brace. Very nice. James is going for a 3-1. Mark Richards is going for a 2-0. Brace yourself, Jack. Will Harris is going for a 1-1. Pains me to say it. Pains Jack even more to read it.
I hate you. No, I don't mean that. No, that's just gut. That's just a gut reaction. That's what you come here for. Gut reactions. I don't.
Like and subscribe.
I hate what you've become.
Just put in that might be your head suggestion. Will, that might be your head saying that. But if you could just write in what your heart says deep down, those loads of those goals and not conceding that score, put that in as well, and we'll read it off. Scott Johnson's going for a 3-1. Dan Carrington is going for a 3-1. Saint 194 going for a 2-1. Armour and Adams goal. I have no last name. He's going for a 1-0. I think this is Will's response to your score prediction, Jack, but maybe that's his heart's thought. There we go.
I like to say that's what he's saying, and then right at the end he's questioning himself. 4-0.
Armstrong volley. God, I love that. That'd be good. Ian Grinter is going for. I can't believe they made a bet for a 3-0 win, but nobody is predicting. I want that waistcoat. There we go. I guess Ian's going for a 3-0 as well.
Thank you, shortcakes. Woo!
Oh, it's got hot on the audio on Jack's side. You're good.
That's because you said Ian Grinter, and my system lost its cool.
Steve's going for a 1-0 own goal. Will do. He's not fast. That's fine. We like that. Ben Cameron's going for a 2-0. Sorry, mate. My heart says 2-1. There we go.
That's better.
There we go. Well, we got
it. 2-1, is it? Yeah, fair play.
Andrew Williams going for a 2-0 to Saints. Ethan Ling is going for a 3-0. And I'm not going to read off the first part of this. Hoping for a 2-1 win.
But I can read, though.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. I did that for your benefit, so there wouldn't be any heat from the right side of this screen. There we go. Just calm down. Should I put up something else?
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
So, thank you so much for all the score predictions. There appears to be a lot of confidence there. Brad the lad sneaking in there. Hi guys, and neutral. I'm going for a 2-0 Saints. Goals from Adam Armstrong and James Ward-Prowse. Always remind me of Brighton from last year. They create chances, but they can't finish. Yeah, it's good analysis. I think Brighton have had a fantastic start to this season. They need to keep hold of Graham Potter. Decent manager.
What goes up, Brighton? That's all I say. What goes up?
What a place to be though, where you could have such a start to a season where you won like 4 games early.
Yeah, I don't think Brighton have made T-shirts yet.
They're not, but they haven't been top of the league yet, though.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Not like some people.
Yeah. So there we go. But there generally seems to be a lot of consensus of confidence there. I think a lot of Saints fans will be thinking this is the game that should be our first win. I'm not particularly worried about any of the strike force up front. Is the guy with a head brace? Is it never? It's not Neves. Jimenez. Obviously hasn't quite looked himself since coming back from that horrific injury, but maybe we could see him perhaps causing us a threat. But
did you see him take off his headband on the weekend? I did. He kept pinging headers wide. He's like, right, it's coming off.
Well, it's got to be weird to have a spongy neoprene pad across your forehead where you're just used to sort of getting connection.
Must be weird to crack your skull. I would be terrified to go near football again.
Yeah, there is that as well. So,
I wouldn't even go up for headers. I'd be like, nope. You know not to pass it up there. I ain't going for it. It's like asking Charlie Austin to run. You just shouldn't do it.
Yeah. And in terms of of course, Wolves have got a new manager. Did they lose anyone in the summer? Anyone in particular?
Well, they didn't replace Jota, really, did they? So
no. So last season they lost.
They lost Patricia. They lost the goalkeeper.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so that's a big gap.
That's
a big gap because he was wicked.
Yeah, he was good.
One that maybe we should keep an eye on. I'm sure we can get him back within a season.
Yeah. But looking at their previous results, I mean, they lost on the opening day to Wolves.
Wolves lost to Wolves.
To Spurs. Sorry, I told you. Late night, ridiculously late night. They also lost to Man United. No shame in that, really. But that was narrow, actually. They were unlucky to lose that game. They got a 2-0 win away at Watford. Watford okay, but you kind of might expect that to be the case. But the real shocker for them was that Brentford 2-0 defeat. But Brentford looked good. They did look good.
They got that first season swing, don't they?
Yeah.
That big first season swing.
Let's hope we catch them on the way down.
Yeah, that'd be nice. that'd be real nice.
Picking off the points off the trees of the Brentford. What am I talking about? Trees? I just exhausting.
He's having a good time.
Oh, I'll tell you what was funny. I had to pull over at every single service station, and whatever McDonald's had available, I was ordering it and trying to stay awake. Stay awake.
You say that like you shouldn't be doing that every time you get in a car. How do you keep going if you don't?
Yeah,
That's the whole point. That's the whole reason they're there, right?
caffeine, and I even tried. I didn't realize Carabao was a brand of drink, so I even tried one of their beverages. So it was all right. Apple wasn't too bad. There we go.
To be fair, they're not that nice in the can. We prefer the cup.
But anyone from Carabao watching, get in touch. There we go. Other sports drinks are available.
Don't they also make petrol?
Do they?
Or is it oil? What else do they do? Maybe not. Maybe I think all their logos look the same.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just dumb.
Anyway, right. So there we go.
You didn't say no. You didn't say no. You're not.
No, you're not, Jack. You're not. Don't. Yeah, my head's spinning. So don't take anything I say tonight as gospel, unless it's about Southampton Football Club and us winning on Sunday. Then it's the truth. So.
I like the fact you just said, don't listen to anything I've just said. After 51 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about this one. Guess that's the way it is.
I will be back hydrated and rested. Raised. Seriously.
You fell asleep mid-sentence.
Mid-sentence. But there we go. That is our general overall thoughts for Sunday's game. It is a 2:00 kickoff at the mighty St Mary's Stadium. I always find it's a weird time to kick off a game of football because it's not early and it's not 3:00 and it's not weird. Don't like 2:00 kickoffs.
What time are you getting there? What time are you getting there? Can I have my season ticket back or
8 a.m.? Yeah, no, I'll drop that in. Yeah, we'll sort that out before.
If you'll be at you're coming to my house before you go to the stadium, will you? So yeah. I'll get a knock at 6 a.m.
There you go.
See you in 10 hours.
See you in a minute. So but yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. Any final thoughts on Sunday's game before I go to bed? Live on air.
I'm just what I'm hoping for, mate. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm hoping that you jump over that rail tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Sunday?
On Sunday. We're both tired, mate. We're both tired. All right, don't call it out.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Sunday, I want you over that rail. I want Stewart's dad to give you a bunk back up after the fourth goal goes in.
I'm gonna one of my legs in that bin below us.
Yeah.
And me sort of awkwardly smiling at the stewards below. So can you give us a leg up, please? Yeah.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the under 23s are getting hammered. Oh, that's not good.
6 now. Stop counting the numbers and it won't.
Yeah. Oh, another problem with the 2:00 kickoffs. Can't have my roast dinner at that time. That's not good. And there's a final request from David. David, you've requested a lot. You've given us a wager for the waistcoats, which is a fun one. I like it. Don't get me wrong. And now he's after a Jack Owen the Saints. Can you indulge, Jack? Can you do it?
When the Saints go marching in.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We need to find a way of actually getting that during the game. That'd be so good. So good. I'll overdub it.
Just get me this on the PA. If we can somehow get a wireless system into the PA. And St. Mary's. Do you believe in life after love? Well, that's enough of that.
Oh, forget the formation and tactics analysis. We've got this.
What other channel can give you that kind of satisfaction, huh?
Yeah. Don't see that on Arsenal Fan TV, do you? There we go.
No, you really don't. This is also another one that I have. There's a lot I've got to offer down here.
Oh, do another one.
I got the high pitch one.
That's
I can
nice.
go up.
Go back to the low one again. Go low one.
Yes.
That's how I imagine. Sorry, this is water. I just made that look like it's a pint of gin. That's how I imagine Lianco talks.
I am the gorilla. Yeah, this is pretty much. This is actually me. It's actually been an effect the entire time. This is
Really?
actually how I sound. Yeah.
Say, I'm really sorry for Sheffield United's second goal.
I'm really sorry for that Sheffield United second goal.
It's all on me.
My first, my last, my everything. It's great. It's great. It's
It's a fun thing to have.
Fantastic. To those who stayed with us on the stream throughout the entirety of that, then
Yeah, that does feel like
we applaud you.
That does feel like a post-stream thing that we just did there. That's usually what the
Yeah.
people on TikTok see.
I normally hit end broadcast before we get onto this sort of stuff, but so it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Right. Well, I think it is finally time for us to pull the curtain down on it. It's been fun. We've had a lot to chat about. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined us in the chat section, contributing to the show as always. Your participation is forever appreciated. We really do appreciate that. And thank you for all the score predictions as well. And we look forward to a fun game on Sunday where hopefully we're going to be back into the scoring times. And let's see plenty of goals on Sunday. Jack is going for a 4-0. I'm going to go for a 3-0. But as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, see ya.